All right, let's talk about the holidays. For app developers, this time of year isn't just about taking a break. No, it's a full-on gold rush. We're talking about a huge, time-sensitive chance to make some serious revenue. But you know what? Most people are missing out. To actually grab it, you've got to be fast. So let's break down exactly how you can win.
So, I'm going to ask you a straight-up question. Are you leaving money on the table right now? Because if you're not totally prepped for this peak season, I can guarantee that's exactly what's happening. The potential here is absolutely massive, but that window of opportunity, it's tiny and it closes fast.
And look, you don't have to take my word for it. The data is crystal clear. That little festive window, from late December into early January, it's an absolute explosion of activity for subscription apps. We're talking a huge jump in trial signups, and this is the important part, first-time payments. Seriously, it is without a doubt the single biggest spike of the entire year.
Okay, so this brings us right into our first section, the holiday gold rush. Because that's exactly what it is. This massive wave of potential customers, well, they're not just going to convert themselves. You need a real strategy, a specific plan, to turn all that interest into actual revenue. And when it comes down to it, success here really boils down to one crucial thing. It's all about your ability to get the perfect, most irresistible offer in front of a user at the exact right moment. In this game, timing isn't just important, it's everything.
So if this opportunity is so massive, why isn't everyone cashing in? What's the holdup? Well, it's a problem that every single developer knows all too well, the dreaded App Store bottleneck. This is the single biggest roadblock standing between you and that holiday revenue.
I mean, this quote just says it all, doesn't it? Trying to win a race with your feet tied together. That's exactly what the old way of doing things feels like. You get this brilliant idea for a flash holiday sale, you scramble to get an update submitted, and then you wait. And you wait some more. By the time it finally gets approved, that golden moment, yeah, it's probably long gone. And right here, this is the core of the problem. You've got the old way, which is slow, it's reactive, you submit, you wait, and you miss the moment. But then there's the agile way. This is all about instant action. You launch your offer instantly, you take back control, and you capture that revenue right when it matters most.
Okay, so how do we do it? How do we become agile? How do we actually break free from that painfully slow review cycle and finally take control of our own monetization strategy? Well, the magic behind all this speed is a technology called remote config. And honestly, it's way simpler than it sounds. It's basically a way for you to change things inside your app. We're talking text, images, and most importantly, your paywalls and offers in just a few minutes without ever having to submit a whole new version for review.
No, seriously, it really is that straightforward. Step 1, build the offer you want. Step 2, deploy it instantly. Step 3, completely bypass that frustrating, soul-crushing App Store review process for these kinds of changes. It's that simple.
So the bottom line here is incredibly simple. No more waiting. This freedom, this ability to act instantly, it's a complete game changer. Just imagine being able to pivot your strategy based on what's happening right now. Launching a flash sale on a whim, or A/B testing different prices and getting real answers back in a few hours. Not waiting weeks. That's power.
All right, so that all sounds great in theory, right? But how do you actually apply it? Let's get down to brass tacks. It's time to build a real, actionable plan. Let's call this your Agile Holiday Playbook.
The key here is to stop thinking of the holiday season as one big thing. You've got to break it into distinct phases. First up, Christmas. You're targeting all those people who just unwrapped a shiny new phone or tablet. Then January hits, and your focus completely shifts to the New Year's resolution crowd. And while all that's happening, you need an ongoing plan to reactivate past users with a sweet welcome back deal.
And you have to get inside their heads here. You have to understand the psychology. That whole new year, new me mindset is incredibly powerful. We've all felt it, right? People are motivated. They are actively setting goals and literally searching for tools to help them succeed. What that means for you is their intent to subscribe is probably higher right then than it will be at any other point in the entire year.
And hey, while you're chasing all these new users, don't forget about your existing base. And that includes people who've churned. You've got some seriously powerful tools at your fingertips here. A really great holiday offer delivered through a simple in-app pop-up or a targeted push notification that can be the perfect reason for them to come back and give you another shot.
Okay, so you did it. You used these real-time offers, you were agile, and you captured a ton of new users. Awesome. But the job's not done, not even close. The next step is absolutely critical. How do you maximize their long-term value, their LTV, and turn this holiday win into a real, lasting relationship?
So how do you do it? Simple. You lean into that commitment mindset they're already in with a really, really juicy deal. Think about it. Something like a massive 60% off an annual plan? Well, that becomes an absolute no-brainer for someone who's already decided, yep, this is the year I'm going to invest in myself.
Now, this part might actually surprise you. You'd think, logically, that people would go for the cheaper monthly plans during a big sale, right? But the data shows the exact opposite. During the holidays, annual and even lifetime subscriptions see their biggest peak of the year. It's a loud and clear signal. These users aren't just browsing, they are ready to commit.
Okay, let's bring this all home. This whole strategy we've been talking about, it's not just a collection of tactics. It's a completely new mindset. It's what's required to succeed in today's app economy. This is the new way to win.
See, the best monetization strategy isn't something you just set up once and then forget about. Not anymore. It's a living, breathing, continuous loop. You deploy instantly. You measure the results with real-time data. You run quick A/B tests to find out what's working. And then you learn from it, you iterate, and you do it all over again, constantly getting smarter and more effective.
And that is the fundamental shift in thinking. Monetization is no longer some static feature that you build once and hope for the best. No, it's a dynamic system that you are actively controlling. And in today's market, being able to react in the moment, that isn't just a nice little advantage. It's literally how you win.
So, here's how I want you to look at it. Think of this upcoming holiday season as your personal training ground. It is the perfect place to practice and master this new, agile way of thinking. Because the skills you build capturing this holiday rush, you can use them all year round for any event, any promotion. And that's what will give you a powerful, lasting competitive edge.
So, the big question is, are you ready to actually win this holiday season? Look, the absolute easiest way to put everything we just talked about into practice is with a tool called Revenueflo. It's literally built to help you manage your holiday discount campaigns and boost your conversions, like effortlessly. Seriously, you can head over to revenueflo.com, sign up, and launch your very first real-time offer in probably just 10 minutes. It's that fast.